my little goblins, we're back at it again, and this time it's the top 5 replays of the week, and our opponent is going to be, I cannot pronounce that, I'm going to imagine it says Happy Sunshine, and he's playing against Blackwing. Half Ounce is playing against Blackwing, so yeah, we're going to see, we're going to fast forward through the Blackwing combos. I really hope you guys had a fantastic day before watching this. By the way, I noticed you guys just absolutely hate tier limit, huh? I feel like every time I upload anything with tier, even if it's like not the greatest deck, it gets like no views. Like it gets so little views. Which is kind of funny because I don't even think tier is very good right now. So at least back then it was like broken, you know what I mean? You'd be like, oh, you want the deck to die, but now the deck's kind of just like, meh. It's all right. But he's doing standard. He's doing standard combo. He's gonna head. This is not standard though. Going limit overdrive is wild. So this allows him to go into red supernova. So he's gonna end on. Can he end on another burn? Am I crazy? Oh, there's limit overdrive. I guess not. I think it returns him to the deck. Yeah, I think it returns him to the deck or something because he can't. He couldn't end on. I thought he was gonna end on 2 burn, but I guess he ends on 1 burn, red supernova, and hot red archfiend 2 set. So still pretty good, I will say. But we're gonna kaiju that red supernova. Maxi is gonna come out, which is a little spooky. You might be saying, how does Half Ounce hero get out of this? Well, he goes into Tryhard. It's royal rare. That means it does extra stats. If you're wondering why this didn't die, is because with Black Feather Whirlwind, as long as he has feather counters, he can protect the dragon cards on the field, or he can protect the monsters, dark monsters. So ideally, he actually probably should have popped this. The only thing that can't get protected. Alright, so I want to remind you guys that Tryhard is negated. So this is the reason why this replay isn't higher up on the list here. Is because this thing is negated. He does have a rival, which does protect. He kills here, which is fine. Yada yada. But the opponent activates Twin Shadow. And he also has Shargna in the graveyard. So technically, if he Twin Shadows, because this is negated, into the double pop, he can pop his entire board. And on top of popping his entire board, a rival would protect the Link Monster, right? But then he could Shargna pop the Link Monster, because this card is negated right now. So he would be able to do that. Instead, this guy goes into full Armor Master. Seems really silly to me. Because he's going to be too big for Armor Master to even kill anyway. So here comes Shargna. A rival protects it, so... Control Blackwing Singer. Yeah, because he did have one. He would have had one that was a level 7. I hope you guys know what the level 7 I'm talking about, too. There's a level 7 Blackwing monster that pops 2 cards on the field with a special summon. Alright, so that was one of the bigger mistakes. But then there's a Limit Overdrive, which brings out Cosmic Blazar Dragon. I just feel like this person just wanted to make a deck with these big dragon cards. Because he had like this Royal Rare one. Okay, Scareclaw. Gets negated. Ray of Emir's here. I feel like I probably would rather bait with Ray of Emir's here, unless he's not playing the Scareclaw card. Because there's a Scareclaw, it's the one that lets you absorb someone's attack points onto your card. Yeah. Okay, so really comboing off here. He's going to bounce the hot red. He's going to attack into full armor. Card gets, what would get negated, but didn't. So here's another decision I thought was strange. He could have activated the Tryhard effect pre-combat, right? He could have activated Tryhard effect to, get this, and then get the one that lets him attack everything. So he'd have piercing plus that, and that would have killed him. And he would have had protection still. But instead, we do this post-combat, and I don't know, he just didn't want to get a token on him, like a Wigs counter. He does have straddle. See, he did have straddle too. So he could have baited for a straddle. Yeah, I feel like he could have won that turn. But now this game gets a little drawn out. This is why I'm putting it at number 5. I'm not going to stop this again and explain more. But that is the reason why. Other than that, I think the replay was very good. He still had to out like a really annoying board. And really annoying circumstances with the Cosmic Blazer Dragon. Here comes Chaos Angel. Boom. Hot red. Again. Okay, cool. Triple, then Underworld Goddess. I feel like at this point you should have it. Like, I feel like he shouldn't be a way of outing this. But the opponent ends up searching for a Kaiju. And then Kaiju's a tryhard, which allows this to kill the Underworld. But still shouldn't be that big of a deal. You already have a ton of monsters on board. He does have to deal with all this, which is annoying. But actually, this is more annoying than I remember. Yeah, this is still doable beat. It's just one negate, really. And you have Monster Reborn at this point. So we're gonna play the field spell. It gets negated. Really silly negates by the opponent, by the way. I feel like they kind of shotgun it really quick. Chaos Angel's gonna banish. Attack. Attack. Again, I don't want to be the guy who does this, but 3 effect monsters. I feel like you could have technically done this all pre-combat and gone into Scareclaw and probably done more damage, but I don't know. But I guess taking the armor wing's pretty good. I guess he just really wanted to take the full metal armor wing. He couldn't kill him, maybe. I'm not gonna do the actual like calculations here, but I'm gonna assume he couldn't kill them. But I promise all the replays aren't this long. This is probably one of the longer ones. Here he pops that. Okay, now it's gonna be GG. Attack 56. Bye bye. Yeah, because that card's straddle. Card's a permanent attack increase on the card, so GG. Well, good job, number 5. Here we are with game number 4, and we got Saruta, who ends up playing against Maxi, which is unfortunate, but I think he does a fairly good job this game. He's going to play Cashier Birth, plays Deep Sea Ancient off the Birth. It was a really cool interaction. Honestly, never really thought about Deep Sea Birth like that. And now he goes into the Goaty. He's drawn so far 2 cards off of this. He's gonna banish the Zeus. Yeah, so he gave him 2 cards off. He gave pretty much Pot of Greed at him. Okay, so Pot of Extrav, I guess. I mean, this dude's pretty much playing against a plus 3 now with the Pot of Extrav. So yeah, so he's playing Unicorn, so he's playing against Cash. I feel like you should actually dominate Cash here. Whale Aura Whale. Boom, pops the whole field. And he's gonna catch Ogre. Brings back the Unicorn. And here, he's going to do the Zep play, where it's gonna automatically let him go into an 8. Now he gets to banish the Ogre. Bada bing, bada boom, bye bye Ogre. And he's gonna special it back. And it's already GG because he could go. No matter what he could do there, he can end on Goaty, Deep Sea Goaty, and just board wipe everything. So it was already over. Alrighty, we're here with Game of the Week number 3. We got Fortunato. He is going to be starting off with Magical Meltdown. Funny thing about Magical Meltdown, it makes Super Poly on steroids. It's kind of like Branded Lost in a way. So we go invoke Makaba. He gets his card, this very basic combo. He's literally just going to invoke with Makaba. The opponent doesn't know he's got 2 Super Polys though, which is going to be devastating. The opponent is playing Branded. So there, Mercuria, he's going to negate the Mercuria effect. There's Branded opening. Here's Oliver. Branded fusion. Albion, he's just literally just going to wait. He's not even going to bother hitting the Lebellion because hitting Lebellion at this point is really bad. There's Jade. So there, Super Poly. Super Poly, what Super Poly is going to do here, it's going to fuse both these off, except this isn't going to trigger because of the Magical Meltdown. So bye-bye. Thanks for the Mud Dragon. Now, one thing I think it's a little weird is, what do you call it? I think he just does it trollingly. He just keeps changing this to dark. But if he changes it to light, it protects this too. I don't know if he thinks this is a dark. I think he's just doing it to troll though. Or sometimes, I don't know, some people sometimes they activate the effect just so they don't have to see it anymore. Okay. There's Ash on the Maxi on the Vanish. Banishment gets rid of his whole board. A second Super Poly, bye-bye. Here's Trife. The Super Poly just goes so hard here. He gets no activated benefits from these Mirror Jades either. Then Birth is going to get back that Fenrir. Fenrir is going to add Fenrir. And here's Alistair. He technically could have normal summoned Fenrir too here. But another invoke Macabre. Yeah, he's like super dead. He just has attack, banish, and then he's got a bajillion damage. So GG. Good game. Alright, we're game number 2, and it's Samuel versus Radish. I'm gonna say this ahead of time. This is a festival, this game. So the power levels are a little bit lower, even though it's still pretty high power. I am gonna say this though. Samuel ends up popping off like crazy. Turn 6. So that's kind of what we're waiting for right here. Okay, here comes Machina, Metal Cruncher. Boom. I mean, I'm gonna be honest though, Radish ain't doing too much. There's the only thing I like that's really not the greatest about this one, but I think the him popping off definitely gives this a little more of a merit. He sets up boss stage, and that's kind of GG for the rest of the game. Boss stage is gonna grab Har. Unfortunately, he does grab Hela, and he has call by for the Hela. So Hela does nothing. He's gonna kill the Mardu. Boom. Pop, pop. Pop your asshole. He's gonna bring back the Mardu. Or Mardell. Grabs the Lobter. Lobter is gonna search out Jayla. Jayla is going to bring back Hela. And they're gonna go into a fat Levitine. So this guy is gonna slurp everything he ever loved up. Look at that. Slurp, slurp. And it's gonna trigger the boss stage because he drew a card. So now he gets a free Har. And now he gets to hand rip him too. Why not? Just being one of the biggest jerks you've ever seen. He's gonna choose to go into Zeus. He technically could have gone into a fusion, like into. I don't know if he's playing. Oh, he's not even playing it. Never mind. Zeus is fine too. Zeus is a good card. I don't see you ever wanting to Zeus this board. Okay, negate. Slurps everything up. And it's gonna be a GG. Gonna be a wrapped up GG. Gonna finally slurp some more stuff up. Gets a 6,000, slaps him. and it's pretty good. I thought this was a very satisfying match to watch. Alrighty, we're here at number 1, and we got G433, also known as Shogu, playing this game, and he's versus, I'm going to say this stands for Happy Day. So he's playing against Happy Day, and he's playing pure Tri Brigade versus pure Sprite. Who do you think will win? He ends up just comboing off Shurig into Zelantis. This is a very interesting play, by the way, this line of play where you do this. Because since Rescue Cat summons the cards negated, you could use Zelantis to reset it so you can redo some things. So we got Apollosa. So he's going to end on Revolt, because he has Revolt. I'm just going to tell you. Herald negate and Apollosa. Pretty powerful. He activates Sprite Star. He does not negate with red because then Apollosa would just negate, so it's pointless. And on top of that, he has another starter in hand anyway, so. Opponent Maxi's brutal. Then he gets Tri Brigade revolted on. Activates starter. Blue comes out. And you might be thinking to yourself, he's playing against Maxi, he's got all this stuff. There's no shot he actually can get, he can like win this game. And also like there's no shot he can actually just win on the spot here, right? Well, we're gonna find out. Angler, here comes 2 Reapers, here comes Gigantic Sprite. Gigantic Sprite is gonna get ashed, which is going to get appoed, and then we're gonna protect the appo from the imperm. Beautiful getting carrot there. And then we're going to go into Sprite Elf. Sprite Elf is going to bring back Swap Frog. Swap Frog is going to send Rototoden. Rototoden is going to come back. And this is a card that gets showcased. This card just makes dreams possible. You're going to see he puts the counter. He puts the counter on this card. So now anyone combating with this card, or anyone combating, he gets to burn them for 3k anytime someone attacks. 3k. 3k. That's crazy. That is a crazy OTK through all that. GG, I did not think you could do it, but you did it. The chef is in session. You're here. Pretty good, pretty good. If you guys want to submit replays for me to review them and for them to be posted on these videos like this, you got to join the Discord and follow the rules in the submit replay section. Pretty much just copy what other people are doing. I mean, it's not too difficult. You'll see what I'm talking about. Other than that, subscribe to the channel and goodbye.